When a narcissist feels it's the end, but they still want you, this is how they treat you. Everyone, a warm welcome to yet another episode of our captivating journey together. I want to take this moment to express my deepest appreciation for your unwavering support. Without you, this channel would not thrive as it does, and for that, I'm truly grateful. Now, without further ado, let us embark on today's exploration, an odyssey into the captivating world of narcissistic behavior. Today's topic delves into the perplexing nuances of how narcissists attempt to navigate the delicate art of making amends. When it comes to the concept of making up, where damaged relationships are repaired or heated disputes find resolution, the journeys narcissists undertake are far from ordinary. Deep within, their innate aversion to accepting responsibility for their actions gnaws at their very core. Thus, they rarely provide the heartfelt apology you deserve. Instead, they resort to baffling schemes, constructing elaborate facades that cleverly sidestep the underlying issues at hand. Their approach is nothing short of mischievous as they manipulate situations to their advantage, ingeniously avoiding confronting the true essence of their transgressions. Their actions leave behind a weight of chaos, further clouding the path to resolution. The notion of introspection and genuine remorse remains elusive to them, buried beneath layers of ego and self-righteousness. So, we will explore the three most commonly employed tactics by narcissists, as these strategies effectively allow them to evade confronting their mistakes head-on. Firstly, they employ a strategy where they ensure you never bring up the issue again. Their goal is to make you forget about the incident entirely and refrain from ever discussing their flaws and wrongdoings. Narcissists strongly dislike facing the truth about themselves. They want to avoid any reminders of their mistakes. By convincing you to pretend the incident never happened, they believe they are benefiting both themselves and you. When it comes to executing their makeup or reconciliation session, narcissists rely on several crucial factors to ensure its success. Our second point reveals that one of the favorite strategies employed by narcissists is to give you more time. This tactic serves as a potent tool for manipulation. When a narcissist realizes they have upset you or caused a rift, they may create distance to avoid apologizing or confronting the underlying problem. By implementing this distancing technique, they aim to make it appear odd if you were to bring up the old issue once they reconnect with you. They will approach you with a smile, bearing gifts, and act as if there is no history between the two of you. The underlying goal of the narcissist is to regain control over the situation and seduce you back into their toxic cycle. They want you to willingly follow their lead and be receptive to starting the relationship anew, as if nothing negative had ever occurred. This involves forgetting the past and beginning afresh, giving them an opportunity to continue their manipulative behaviors. Unfortunately, this is not a new phenomenon. Many individuals are deceived into thinking they can start over and have a better life with the narcissist, only to be ensnared once again in the same toxic patterns. Furthermore, the narcissist employs an insidious tactic of accusing you of being negative and dwelling in the past if you continue to bring up their wrongdoings. They attempt to convince you that discussing the past is detrimental and that it's time to move on and focus on the present moment. It is crucial to recognize that narcissists operate with two sets of rules, one that absolves them of any mistakes or accountability, and another that places blame on others. They adamantly refuse to admit their wrongdoing or take responsibility when they make a mistake. However, if you happen to be at fault, they delight in dissecting and discussing your transgressions for hours, making you feel immensely guilty until you bend over backwards to make amends. This double standard cannot be allowed to persist, as it is an egregious deception. Now, let's revisit the subject of time. In the narcissist's mind, the time they give you is intended to be sufficient for you to simply move on from their actions without requiring any apology or acceptance of responsibility. If you wish to swiftly end a conversation with a narcissist, they may appear to listen to your words and feign agreement. This facade is designed to give the impression that they are genuinely interested and attentive to what you have to say. They may even nod as if they are accepting responsibility, but make no mistake. The narcissist will never truly accept blame. In their distorted belief system, they consider themselves above reproach, free from any wrongdoing. Indeed, the narcissist's ultimate aim is to manipulate you into believing that they have taken responsibility for their actions, when in reality, they have done nothing of the sort. Their apologies, if they even occur, tend to be vague and general, lacking acknowledgement of any specific incident or genuine remorse. They may employ catchphrases such as, "Whatever it is, I did wrong," or "I'm sorry," hoping to create an illusion of reasonableness. However, their intentions are far from sincere. They use these tactics to appear as if they are accepting responsibility without actually taking any concrete steps to rectify the situation or make amends. Their focus remains solely on self-preservation, with no genuine intention of acknowledging or addressing their wrongdoings. In the third scenario, which is perhaps the simplest for narcissists, they prefer to utilize seduction as a means of restoring the previous state of affairs. They believe that engaging in sexual activity will expedite the process of resolving the situation, rather than engaging in open dialogue. In the midst of the turmoil, they will embrace you, shower you with affection, and treat you as though you were their most prized possession. It must be acknowledged that they excel at this manipulation tactic. The narcissist exploits intimacy to assert control over your emotions, utilizing them to make you forget the pain they have inflicted upon you. Although they may appear deeply connected to you on multiple levels, becoming intimate with a narcissist will ultimately weaken and contaminate your spirit. It is not uncommon for both male and female narcissists to employ closeness as a tool to convince their victims that they genuinely care and desire proximity. However, in reality, this is merely a smokescreen aimed at concealing the underlying issues and avoiding genuine accountability. In each case, it is evident that the narcissist is actively seeking to avoid addressing their faults and confront the issues at hand. They prefer to engage in surface-level reconciliation, relying on kisses and gestures of reconciliation to maintain an illusion of harmony. They will continue using these tactics as long as they are effective in avoiding genuine discussions or taking responsibility for their behavior. Discussions about the issue in vague terms and hollow promises to improve are all they offer, as apologizing is a difficult concept for narcissists who believe they are above such acts. The narcissist can only be appeased when the other person acts as if they have never done anything wrong and believes they will never perpetrate any future wrongdoing. In order to dismantle the web of lies woven by narcissists, it is crucial that we persist in speaking the truth. Are there any additional measures that narcissists employ to enhance their public image? We eagerly await your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. Please let us know your impressions of today's episode. And to stay updated with our future content, kindly subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. As always, we appreciate your support and thank you for tuning in.